This is TWiT. Joining us right now, the CEO of a brand new AR company, DreamGlass, Kevin Zhong is here. Hi, Kevin. It's great to meet you.
Hello, Leo.
So,
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Jason.
AR is exciting, more exciting to me than VR. You just heard Jessica say there wasn't a lot of VR gaming.
It didn't take long, eh?
So, tell me about AR versus VR and why you think AR is important.
Yeah, so VR actually is like virtual reality, so it's immersive. So
Right.
you get into like a whole new world surroundings. You do all kinds of cool stuff. But AR is like you still have awareness of the surroundings. You
Right.
have some use case application things. So you can use the information from digital information and then to help you do stuff. So it's not just like entertainment for games or movie, but you can do a lot of like productivity related stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is it, and you anticipate charging how much for this?
It's $399 US.
Is it available now?
Yes, you can buy it online.
I'm
from the
buying it.
website.
All right, so I'm going to make Jason wear this.
All right, I will
He's
wear
gonna
it.
have all the marks on the forehead.
That's all right.
today.
That's right. This is one of 3 headsets I'll be wearing today.
So $399.
Oh, look at that.
It actually it doesn't look horribly geeky.
I mean, you put anything on your face, right?
gonna be.
It's going to be something.
looks a little
Putting a piece of
futuristic.
technology
But
on your face.
Here's the thing that's interesting. This is going to work not with the computer, but with your smartphone.
Absolutely. Right.
That's a big difference.
Wow, that's really cool. I mean, I love the field of view. I feel is very wide. Like it covers a lot of the space that you're looking. You don't
Always
feel like
the
you're
knock on
looking
the
through
HoloLens.
a tiny little window,
Yeah.
right? With the
Right.
HoloLens.
And it's very sharp too. You can
Yeah,
you can
it's
read the
super
text.
sharp.
Right.
What's the resolution?
Actually 2.5K.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks
So better than HD.
Absolutely.
okay.
So like Jessica mentioned before, like there are not so many VR contents, but AR contents actually is even fewer.
Yes.
So-
because it's new. There's a skull. Oh
I didn't know you were
he's looking at the
there.
skull.
Don't sneak up on me like that, Skull.
Yeah, this is an educational program. We're looking
Right,
at.
right.
And we should mention that in order to play this back on TV, we have to use the programs that are not as interactive. We have
Right.
to use kind of the 2D programs, but there will be ways to interact with this stuff to walk around.
Absolutely.
it.
You can use hand gestures.
Okay.
You can use the phone to control, and you can use other controls.
Okay.
It's when you're doing hand gestures. How is that being tracked? Like what
Actually,
is the
so you can
mechanism
see
for that?
there are a couple of sensors on the front, the IR cameras, which actually will sense your gestures and give controls.
And like, to what degree of articulation can it?
Actually, you can just you can click and you can rotate it.
Okay.
You can swipe and do like.
Oh, that Minority Report stuff.
Yeah, very nice.
See, what I like about that is, unlike the Oculus or the Lenovo's, where you have a physical thing that you have to pick up, this way you don't. You just use your hands.
Yeah, right. It's
a little
about
more
as
natural.
that would be about as intuitive as it gets, right? Like if we're modeling virtual objects in a real world, we want to interact with them in the way that we interact with objects in the real world.
Do you have apps
reach out and grab it?
today that you can reach out and grab
Yes,
stuff?
yes.
Okay, so it's just the limitation of what
Right.
we're doing here.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
So
very
actually, like think about like the hands-free is very important, right?
Sure.
If you do things, you have something, a screen or a 3D model here, but you can still do stuff. For example, you can fix your car and you have a video right here.
But that's one of the really cool
Right.
applications for this is a repair manual or a
Right.
training
Yeah,
manual
right.
where you can see what you're doing.
You can open it up and then show.
Ooh.
You blew open
No,
the
that's
skull.
pretty awesome.
Right? Let's show you something more.
Oh yeah.
So-
plant cell.
Right.
What does
That's
it
so
take to
cool.
develop content for this particular for the DreamWorld?
So actually, our SDK is very easy to use. It's based on Unity.
Oh, it's Unity.
And so you can just load
yeah.
the Unity asset store and then you can just
Well, there are a
just
lot
use
of
it,
Unity
use it.
developers out
Absolutely.
there. Yeah.
Right.
In fact, a lot of VR stuff is done in Unity as well as
Yeah,
AR stuff.
that's another thing. Just like because our field of view is 90 degrees,
Yeah.
it's very close to what a VR headset is. So it means a lot of the assets or programs already built in VR. You
Will work.
Yeah, it will work. Well, just need to change a little bit, like the minor tweaking. It
Right.
will work on this.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually, I much prefer AR to VR. I don't get queasy.
Right.
You don't get nauseous, right?
Absolutely, you don't get that.
Because you're seeing
Yeah,
the
you're
real
centered.
world, so you're not. And it's also, I always worry with VR that somebody's going to sneak up behind me. This is not, I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Or run into the wall or whatever.
Well, that's it.
needs
You're
some-
very
yeah,
isolated from the
yeah.
world in VR, but AR, you're part of the world.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is, right? Like I was talking to like a children's hospital before, and they're using like a VR headsets to help children to get through those small procedures.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So that the child is wearing this during the procedure?
Yeah, actually, they're wearing like a VR goggles before, and then just doing like this to get it distracted from the pain and stuff, right? But it didn't work so well because it's so like it's isolated. Like kids feel like scared. They want to see the parents, they want to see the doctor, have some assurance, feel safety. So this will work probably better.
We should mention that you're using this with Windows. It does work with Windows as well as Android. So
absolutely.
And iOS is coming down the road.
It's coming down the road.
Yeah.
So another thing, like just I mentioned, there are not so many VR contents. Even fewer AR content. I think the big problem is like all the AR headsets are so expensive, right? It's a lot of indie.
So once we get
developers
less expensive ones, not HoloLens, which is $1,500 or $2,500, but something less expensive, there'll be more content.
Yeah, there'll be more content, and this only in this way this ecosystem can start building, the ball rolling, and in the maybe near future.
We got to jumpstart.
We can do this.
Yeah.
How does this work in tandem with the phone? You mentioned that you can kind of connect the phone into the setup.
So
what is the phone doing in that regard?
So are you finished with this? I can just show you how to connect with this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can just
take it off, Jason.
All right.
Take it all off. So when it's connected to the PC, it has two USB and an HDMI. The video comes through the HDMI and the USB. It takes a lot of power, so some of the USB is power.
So you can see, this is for our PC connectors.
Yeah.
Have
two
one
USB.
HDMI, two USBs. This one is not necessary. Actually, it's for old computers.
Oh, because they don't have enough juice coming through.
Yeah. Actually, we only use two usually.
Okay.
So you can see the cable here.
How many watts do you need?
Actually, this is only like 4 watts.
Oh, all right.
So
you
can see this goes separated.
And that's a Type C connector.
And boom. Yeah.
And then we have like this hub, which connect from here.
So this is a battery. Because it draws so much power, you want to have a battery so it doesn't dry your phone.
So this you have to connect to the phone.
Got it.
So this actually goes to your bell and something.
Oh, nice.
And then you're mobile.
Oh, you're totally mobile.
We are totally mobile. So you can do other things.
I want to buy this. So this isn't for the $400. You get the.
This thing is separate.
Separate, okay.
But it's very affordable too.
Okay.
So only in this way actually is mobile, and then it can be affordable.
I think mobile's critical.
Yeah,
I totally think it's
everything should go mobile.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right. So
I want to walk around wearing this thing.
Right. For example, like Pokemon Go, actually you can walk around and see this and then just catch it.
So are you also doing head tracking?
Yes,
you must be because he turned his head.
Yeah, absolutely. You do head tracking.
How many axes?
It's 3 axes, but right now we are working with some partners to give like 6 axes. You can do like in and out too.
And in that regard, are you doing that with external cameras or would it be inside out?
Actually, we're working with 2 sets of partners. Some of them is inside out.
Yeah.
So actually we have cameras who can tracking just like the other people doing it. You can track the environment.
Sure.
And also for some of the industrial, very professional use cases, we're using outside in, which is more stable. For example, like surgery room, right? Actually, they're using like those cameras to track the surgeons doing things. So that all, because we're doing this this is like a base version. So it's $399, which you can get like a really good AR experience out of this.
Yeah,
and you can develop for it.
Good, yeah.
And then if you are really shooting for some professional use case, you can follow some more, and then you can do like a professional setup. You can do like maybe things.
So this is a developer kit, basically.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see clearly, but there's 2 LCD screens. These are 2.5K LCD screens.
Yeah, together.
Together, and they're throwing basically a heads-up display on these reflective surface.
Yeah. And then there are sensors inside, which go into hand tracking and also environment tracking.
Okay.
Also shooting cameras, like shooting photos around you.
But when I'm looking at the real world, I'm not looking at a picture of the real world. I'm looking at the actual real world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you can just
That's kind of on
superimpose
top.
different digital information on top of the real world. How we do
So
stuff.
the real world's full. It's 100% resolution. It's perfect resolution. It's 2.5K for the images that are superimposed.
Sure.
That's
it
really
looks really
interesting.
Nice. It's really convincing. Yeah.
And you're interested in getting developers to work with you, I'm sure. So you have an SDK. This is shipping at the end of the month for $399 developer kit.
So another thing that we are really shipping. So we have those headsets in the warehouse already. We just need to figure out logistics.
Oh, nice. All right.
We can ship this by the end of the June.
DreamWorldVision.com.
So
This
people-
is the jump starting that we need to get this thing off.
People don't need to wait a year for it.
Yeah,
right.
I'm excited. And it's a lot less than HoloLens.
Yeah,
Hey, it's really nice to meet you, Kevin. Thank you. I'm very
meet you.
excited.
Yeah.
DreamWorldVision.com if you want to get your developer kit. and or even just to play with it. I mean, so does it come with some software, or where do we get the software? Is there a store?
Actually, there is like a software from our website too, and then
Okay.
we'll have a store in the future.
There'll be a store.
Yeah.
Good.